What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at 2023 Pieces of the Past Asia edition. Now, I do not know what happened. This is 2023, but it's coming out in 2026. As far as I can tell, it was never released. I don't understand what's going on there, but I do know my buddy Tripolic X had ripped these on his channel, and he was saying that if you had this little piece of tape, I don't know if you guys can see that yet, maybe once I cut the plastic off, if you can see that little piece of tape, that means you got a hot box. Now, there is a slit here. Can you see that? I did not cut that. But we're going to jump right into this, pull this off, and let's see if we actually get a hot box. I know Trip got a pretty decent box himself, but, man, for this to already be cut, I'm sure I'm struggling with it. He had a pretty decent box. There you go. Now you can see that little piece of tape there. So, this is sealed, obviously. Just had that little slice, but we're going to cut into this. Open this up. This is supposed to be a hot box. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. So what we have here is 6 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, 2 relics per box. It says look for relic cards, short print inserts, and ultra rare autograph cards. That's the chase. We're hoping for some ultra rare autograph cards. Now, I don't know. These cards all feel pretty thick. These two definitely have relics in them because they're on the front, which I don't really like. It's the front card. I can feel it. I don't really like that, but we'll jump right into these other 4 first. See what kind of hot packs we can get here because, like as I said, these feel pretty thick to be base cards, but we'll see. Maybe the cards themselves are just thick. First up, we got, I'm going to butcher these names too, guys. This is Kadrup Gyatso, 11th Dalai Lama. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, we got a little dragon something. I cannot read that. Japanese military leader. I can't read it. Let me turn it over. Gajamada. Now, and I forget what Trip was saying, but apparently these are supposed to be like super, super short print. 101s, but they're not actually stamped 101s, so they're not true 101s, I guess, which is kind of shit, honestly. I don't know. I'm assuming there was a lot of production issues or QC issues with this product. Maybe that's why it never got released when it did. Just an assumption. I don't know, guys. Yasuke Samurai. That's kind of cool. And Jim Hongdo, Korean painter. Pretty cool there. So, yeah, again, I don't know if there was QC issues with this product, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this was a QC issue, which is why it was never released. And now we have this release coming out 3 years later. Wu Zetian, Empress of China. That's Empress. That's a lady. Okay. Kublai Khan. That's kind of cool. Kublai Khan. I like that. Yi Sun Sin, Korean Admiral. And we got our Dragon Border. I don't know what you call this. Dragon Border or something. Tanakaze Kajinosuke. For our super short print. Again, they are super short print, but they're supposed to be 101s, but they didn't get stamped. Again, possibly a QC issue. I don't know. I've not done any research. I'm just all speculation, guys. All speculation. But I think that's why they're called hot boxes here, because you get one of those in every pack. Here we got Gaidon Drupa, the first Dalai Lama. That's kind of cool, little statue there. We got Li Bei, Chinese poet. We got Gajamada again, Japanese military leader. I just saw, can you guys make out that typo? Javanese? J-A-V. Yeah, I'm thinking there was a lot of QC issues with this product, guys. And for our dragon border or background, whatever you want to call this, Akashi Shiganosuke. Pretty cool. Pretty cool looking cards. I'm curious to see what kind of relics we get. I did feel relics. I don't think anyways, that we're going to have any autographs. How cool would that be, though, to have like a Genghis Khan auto or Kublai Khan, something like that. That would have been super cool. All right, we're going to come straight here. We got Jim Hongdu again, Yasuke again, Akashi Shiganosuke. I cannot say these. And then we got Yi Susin for the super short print. So, nothing crazy so far in those packs, but these ones do have the relics in them. I can feel them on the front, so I'm going to try my best to cover that up real quick so we don't see it. I'm going to do like that, and then we'll pull from the back to cover it completely up. There we go. Okay, so we got Sakamoto Ryoma, Japanese Samurai. But this one's actually like a photo, so that's not terribly old compared to like a lot of these are paintings or statues and stuff. So next up we got Yi Huang, Korean philosopher and writer. And Li Bei, the Chinese poet again. And then for our relic, this has rabbits on it. I don't know what that is. Please be handwriting. Oh my gosh, look how dope that handwriting is. Jim Hongdo, who we've pulled a few cards of. Authentic relic. That handwriting is freaking killer. And it is numbered 34 of 50. Guaranteed, original, and authentic by Super Products. But it doesn't, I mean, obviously you guys know that doesn't mean that it's actually a handwritten by this individual. So we know how Super Products works. But that, so far, that's the hit of the box. We got one more pack, though. Let's see. Man, I don't know if there are autograph relics in this product. I don't think we're getting an autograph. This feels like another relic, but we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pull one back from the, or one card from the back, and then pull the final two and cover those up and get that relic out last. So first up in the final pack, guys, we got I think that's a T, Takanaze Kaji Nosuko, or Nosuke. I know I'm butchering these names, guys. Laozi, Chinese philosopher and writer. And Oda Nobunaga. This is cool that we're actually getting cards we haven't pulled yet. So no duplicates in this pack so far. But let's see what's going on here. Okay, no crazy cool border. So this is probably not numbered. But this is that same samurai. And it is, holy shit. Look at that handwriting. Oh my gosh, these cards are beautiful, the handwritten relics. Sakamoto Ryoma, the samurai. And again, guaranteed to be original and authentic by Super Products, but not guaranteed or authentic to this individual, Sakamoto Ryoma. But how dope are these freaking handwritten relics, guys? These are absolutely killer. As you can see in the background, I got two more boxes of these to open. So let me know if you want to see them. Everything I pull in these videos, guys, is on my eBay channel. Or, sorry, on my eBay store. So feel free to check that out if you want. I'd appreciate some love over there. As well as hit the thumbs up button here on YouTube. Hit that like button. And, yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video.